The morning sun streamed through the tall glass windows of the Kingston mansion, its golden light shimmering across the polished marble floor. Yet, despite the warmth outside, the air within those grand walls felt cold, sterile, quiet, and distant. It was a place of wealth and wonder, where crystal chandeliers glistened and every hallway whispered elegance. But behind that perfection, a silent story was taking shape, one that only a little girl with weary eyes and a heart far too big for her small frame could truly see. Her name was Lily, the maid's daughter, a child whose smile carried pure innocence and whose gaze held wisdom well beyond her years. That day, fate would weave her life together with one of the city's most powerful men, Alexander Kingston, a billionaire whose empire reached across continents, but whose heart had long forgotten what kindness felt like. Before we go deeper, if you believe in compassion, second chances, and the power of love to soften even the hardest hearts, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Stories of Kindness. Let's spread hope, one story at a time. It began on a bright Monday morning. Lily's mother, Maria, arrived at the mansion earlier than usual, her hands trembling as she fought back tears. "Sit quietly in the kitchen, sweetheart," she whispered to her daughter. Maria had served the Kingstons for nearly 8 years, faithful, humble, and endlessly patient. She never once complained about the long hours or the cold stares from her employer. Every day she worked not for herself, but for Lily, her miracle child after years of heartbreak. Lily had grown up watching her mother polish silver and scrub marble floors in a home that would never belong to them. Yet she never envied the luxury around her. All she wished for was to see her mother smile again, free of worry, free of pain. Alexander Kingston was a man of iron discipline and unshakable precision. He lived by numbers, contracts, and control. His wife had left him years ago, taking their only son after a bitter divorce. Since then, his mansion had turned into a museum of silence, beautiful but lifeless. He drowned himself in business, convinced that emotions were weaknesses reserved for the poor, but that morning, fate stepped in. Alexander walked into the kitchen for his usual black coffee, and found a small figure standing on a stool, reaching for the sugar jar. It was Lily. She turned, startled, sunlight glinting off her golden hair. "I just wanted to make Mom's coffee sweeter," she said softly. Alexander didn't respond. He wasn't used to being spoken to like that, with honesty, without fear. For a moment he just stared. Something about her innocence lingered in his mind long after he left the room. Later that day, Maria collapsed in the hallway, years of exhaustion finally catching up with her. Alexander saw it happen and without thinking rushed to help. He called his private doctor and personally took her to the hospital. For the first time in years he missed an important meeting. He sat in the waiting area, uncertain why he even cared this much. When the doctor told him Maria was stable but needed rest, Alexander glanced at Lily sitting on a bench, clutching a worn-out doll. "I'll take care of her," Lily whispered to herself, unaware that he was listening. Something inside him shifted. The walls around his heart began to crumble. He brought Maria and Lily back to the mansion, insisting she recover there. For the first time, that house, once a prison of pride, began to feel alive. Lily filled the rooms with laughter, doodles, and tiny notes on Alexander's desk that said things like, "Have a good day, and don't forget to smile." And slowly, the man who thought he couldn't feel anything began to change. One afternoon, while Lily was feeding the birds in the garden, Alexander walked up to her with a rare smile. "You and your mom have done a lot for me," he said. "How about I grant you 3 wishes? Lily's eyes widened. "3 wishes? Really?" He nodded. "Anything you want." Her first wish came without hesitation. "I want my mom to stop crying when she thinks I'm asleep," she whispered. The words hit him like a bolt of lightning. He had expected her to ask for toys or dresses, not peace for her mother. That very day, Alexander paid off all of Maria's debts, arranged her medical care, and promoted her to a permanent role with double pay and time to rest. A week later, Lily made her second wish. "I want you to smile again," she said softly. No one had noticed his emptiness before, but she did. Bit by bit she taught him how to live again. Morning walks in the garden, shared meals, bedtime stories, laughter echoing through once lonely halls. The mansion transformed before their eyes, no longer a symbol of wealth. It became a home. Maria, stronger and grateful, watched in wonder as her daughter's kindness mended a man's broken soul. Alexander, in turn, began to see Lily as the daughter he never got to raise. One evening, as the fire crackled softly in the living room, Lily sat beside him for her final wish. "You've already given me so much," she said, smiling gently, "but I have one last wish." Alexander chuckled. "And what's that?" She looked up, her voice tender. I want you to forgive yourself." The words froze him. "For what?" he asked quietly. "For whatever made you stop believing you're a good person." Tears filled his eyes, tears he hadn't shed in decades. All the guilt, the loneliness, the self-blame for losing his family came rushing back. And that night, he cried. Not from sorrow, but from release. Weeks passed, and their bond grew unbreakable. Alexander arranged for Lily to attend one of the best schools in the city, promising to support her education all the way through college. Maria, now respected and trusted, managed the household with pride. The once silent mansion now echoed with laughter every morning, and when sunlight poured through its tall glass windows, it seemed to shine just a little brighter, as if even the universe smiled upon the family that kindness built. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Stories of Kindness. Your support helps us bring more tales that remind the world compassion is the greatest wealth of all. Before you go, tell us in the comments, what would your 3 wishes be if someone offered them to you? Because sometimes, the most beautiful miracles aren't in what we receive, but in what we ask for, and in the hearts we manage to heal along the way.